The Cleveland Browns get lost in the shuffle in the AFC. I get it. Cincinnati, Kansas City, name the teams, tough division. But this team is quietly building a really good roster, and not a lot of people are talking about one of the steals of the offseason. That is Elijah Moore. And I'm going to show you what he's been doing so far. If you're new to our channel, welcome. We make videos and cover stories that the national media just doesn't pay any attention to. Browns being one of those teams and one of those moves. So remember, the Browns get Elijah Moore this offseason. We'll look at the trade. That was a steal. Elijah Moore is a steal. But here's what he's doing. So far in OTA's rookie minicamp, he's just popped. He's stood out, and he's had many roles in the offense: slot, outside, backfield, 7-on-7 drills. He's done everything. The backfield position was noteworthy as the Browns show they're ready to be creative as possible when it comes to Moore. Now, they acquired him with the Jets back in March and also flashed with athletic catches. It was a consistent target for Watson. So if you see it here, I mean, this is the type of stuff that this guy brings you that you just, I mean, he's really good. Look at this. Yep. There's one hand. No problem. 2 feet in. Man. Okay. So here's the deal with this guy. He was taken in the second round by the Jets. Now, in college, pretty solid 3-year career, 1,000-yard receiver at the end of his career, 8 touchdowns. But then he goes to the Jets, signs of his 4-year rookie contract with the Jets, but he's only there a couple years, right? And so the Jets looking to do something different. But here's the thing. He was with the Jets. No quarterback, no offense, nothing. So what you've got with the Browns is this high potential, high ceiling guy that we just haven't really seen what he can really do. And oh, by the way, he's 23 years old. So he's 23 years old. He's fast. He's quick. He has a great route runner. He's all these things that's like, I actually don't really know what he is because he was with the Jets. The Jets are not good on offense. They didn't have a quarterback, didn't have an offensive line, clunky, the whole thing. And so now he has a quarterback. He's got weapons around him. He's got an opportunity to come in and be really a number two, a true number two. But just like we said, he's a slot guy. He's an outside guy. He's a backfield. So Deshaun Watson, check. Quarterback, Chubb, check. Amari Cooper, Donovan Peoples-Jones, we just waiting on him to really take that next step. If he does, now you've got the perfect piece here that you were missing in your offense. And we know that the Cleveland Browns revamped their defense. So they're going to be better defensively. They're going to be better offensively. So, yes, they play in a tough division. Yes, they play in a tough, the AFC's tough. But nobody is talking about the Browns, and in particular, Elijah Moore and his ability to be a really good wide receiver on a team that's already pretty good. And I'm just so excited to see where Elijah Moore goes because, this guy hasn't played with anybody. And now remember, another thing that was really cool about this is the trade itself. They trade the New York Jets. I didn't realize this. The Jets give Moore and a 3rd-round pick to the Browns for a 2nd-round pick. Awesome trade for the Browns. And when you're the Jets, and this is what happens, when you don't have the ability to use players, you don't have a quarterback, your offense is not good, then you end up giving away good players, potentially good players, for bad trades because you never really saw their full potential because they had bad quarterback play. And now the Cleveland Browns take that in like, thank you. Thank you very much. The Cleveland Browns are a team that you have to watch out for. And, the thing I love about Cleveland is they're hungry. And yes, is every team hungry? I get it. But this is a team that really wants to build on the momentum that they had. Remember a couple of years ago, win a playoff game, things are looking good. Things get weird. Deshaun, should we get him? And now it's like, okay, that's all behind us. That was really weird. The Deshaun Watson stuff you can debate forever. Obviously, we all know what he did. There's no question about it. He can say he didn't know and her word against mine. Dude, you're weird. That happened. But it's behind you. Now that's behind. Here's a full fresh year. Let's go. That's Deshaun Watson, right? So we can't deny that. That is Deshaun Watson, really good player. Let's go. So if you look at the Browns schedule, it starts off tough. Bengals, Steelers, but then you got a Titan. You got the Steelers and Titans after the first game against the Bengals. You got to be 2-1 there. Be 2-1 after your first 3 games, and then the season kind of gets going. And then you've got Ravens, 49ers, tough, but then Colts, Seahawks can win, Cardinals you can win, Ravens again, Steelers, Broncos you can win, Rams you can win, Bears you should win, Texans you should win, Jets you should win. So half of their games, just looking at them, should be wins. I mean, half of them just because of quarterback play. And then you combine that with really good skill position pieces that you've gotten over the last couple months, combine that with a better defense. If the defense, they were 7-9 last year with Deshaun half the time and a bad defense. So 10 wins, I mean, 10 wins put you in the playoffs. Now, again, you being in the AFC, being in the AFC North especially, you want that home playoff game, win the division. I get it, tough, but hey, it's wide open for the Cleveland Browns. I am excited to watch them. I'm excited to see what Elijah Moore can do and what this offense and better defense can do as a whole. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Cleveland Browns fans, love to hear from you. We feel you. We're Detroit Lions fans, and we get it. Again, if you're new to our channel, we cover teams that don't get the coverage that they deserve. We have another channel that's completely dedicated to the Detroit Lions, but we love talking about the other teams as well on this channel. That we just realized that just there's a ton of great moves been made by these quote unquote smaller market teams that the national media doesn't pay any attention to. So let me know your thoughts in the comments, and we'll see all of you on the next one.